sitting here in our 200-year-old cellar, and although it seems that history is here, it's also part of the new dawn of South Africa and its wine history. In the cellar, we're obviously in a space which tells us about history, but it also tells us about sustainability. For a family who's been here for so long, it does mean that we move with the times, and something which has helped us tremendously has been Fairtrade accreditation. So Fairtrade is a progressive standard which to us gave us new goals each year in improving on our sustainability goals in terms of the environment, but also in terms of the ethical side of it, which also means our people. So Fairtrade might be a mark on a bottle that you recognize, but here at Bosman it definitely has a different implication as well. It becomes part of the nitty-gritty and the stuffing of our family business and the business as a whole. It also means that it has a big implication on our team and how this team works and operates, and also how it grows. So the Fairtrade premium makes a lot of things possible on a farm here in South Africa. People take for granted things like transport, but with the premium, transport brings people to opportunity. It also brings education, but not just to be educated, but have the opportunity to further oneself and to go from doing something that you might never have thought would be possible. But on the other hand, Fairtrade also gives the opportunity for our colleagues, our working family, to grow and to become who they want to become.
The reason why I came here is because I know that there's opportunities for me and that I will grow in the industry. And I also want to make a difference in my community. That's why I joined the company Bosman Dama. And today I'm proud to say that I'm cellar team leader of Bosman Dama. Yeah, maybe one day I will be the first male winemaker of Bosman Dama. Last year when I applied for the Burgundy exchange program, we were a lot of candidates that applied for it, but only the top 10 make it into France. So I was working as a cellar intern in France. I stayed in Bonn and work in Pommard in France, in the Burgundy area. So I learned a lot about the French style of winemaking, the culture of France. And I meet new people, also people that's from South Africa who visited Bosman Dama before, also worked at Bosman Dama before. Yeah, it is a big highlight of my career. What I love about the job is every vintage is different, every harvest is different. There comes a lot of challenges with it. You have to stay positive, you stick by the basics and do whatever you can to make a good wine.
So part of my job is to empowering young women here at Bosman to become spray operators because they are responsible and trustworthy on the vehicles, and traditionally it was a man's job. So I take it from me also. I'm the vineyard manager here at Bosman Dama, and back in the day it was only men that was given this opportunity to become the vineyard manager. And I told myself this is what I want to do here at Bosman. And so the hard work began, and everything that we do in the vineyards, I learned every day was harder and harder to understand what we have to do, why we have to do it. And so I told the people that are working under me at that moment, this is not for me, or this is not for the Bosmans to see, but look how smart the block is, but this is for people outside of the company to see that the people that are working here in the vineyards, they love their job, they are happy here. And I would like to see some of my workers that are working under me, one of them to stand out and say, I want to become the next vineyard manager or the next line manager that can assist Monique in the vineyard. So yeah, I can see the difference that Fairtrade standards is making in the vineyards. And just not in the vineyards, but in the community and in the environment outside. So I hope you can taste the difference in the wine.
So in terms of the stories that you would have heard from Monique and from Riedewaan, hopefully when you're having that beautiful glass of generous South African Fairtrade wine, you'll be reminded that it definitely has an influence on people, real people, their dreams, their aspirations, how they grow in our companies, in our vineyards and in our cellars, and that how their contribution is also making our wines better because of its provenance, because of their input, and because of what Fairtrade brings to our environment. They are also the flag bearers for a whole new generation of children who are looking at them, seeing the success, seeing where they're going, and they will take us forward. So, ending like we started here in this environment, Petrus Bosman, our current MD, his grandfather made wines here, and his idea and notion was that if you did something better each day, that there would be success. We're seeing that success through the stories of Riedewaan and Monique and the likes, and the influence that they have on young people on our farm, and more people aspiring to more knowledge, more opportunities, and also growing this business as a family.